Welcome back to the channel. Marzi around Kilio, and we're here at 42 Gear Street, and I'm here with my good friend Thomas Blug.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Great to see you. We met actually last summer NAMM.
Yeah,
in my hometown.
In your hometown?
Well, not my hometown. Where I live, Nashville.
Yeah. Nice Nashville, summertime. Yeah, it was great.
Know.
Yeah.
And it was so good to meet you there. It was totally out of the blue. I forgot who pulled me over to your booth.
Well, somebody.
But I caught it on camera. It's in one of my old vlogs. But I'm glad to see you here. Mm-hmm. And you brought some really cool amps.
Yeah.
That I'd like to talk about because I only tried out the. It's the Mercury.
This is the Mercury, the silver one.
Right. This is the one that I tried out at Summer NAMM.
Right.
And then you also brought another one,
which is back there. It's the black one up there. It's the new Iridium edition,
right?
And it's kind of a high gain metal version.
Ooh!
So I expanded the range from the classic, country, blues, rock, and hard rock into the metal territory.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So.
Now I feel like everyone knows about this amp because it's gotten a lot of buzz lately. But real briefly, for someone that's never seen this, and they're saying this is like, is this an effects floorboard thing, or this is an actual amp?
It's a full amp. There's the power in, there's the speaker out, there's the guitar in. So this is a 100-watt nanotube amplifier that weighs 2 pounds, fits on your pedal board or on your gig bag. That's basically all you need for your amp. You can go straight into a PA system, and it's designed for guys that do fly gigs and travel light.
It's perfect. And it's multi-channel, right? So there's clean, there's
4 channels. There's a dedicated clean channel with this volume here and a little custom control for the clean tone that goes from like tweed style to silver phase and all that kind of nice Fendery sounds. And there's 3 different overdrive channels, and the vintage is more like a GSM. No, it's a GTM 45 basically. Yeah, and then the classic is more like a GSM 800 style amp.
A little more gain.
Yeah,
right?
more gain, a bit tighter, and there's also a tone control for this classic amp, a classic channel, to go for more vintagey sounds to a bit more modern sounds. And then the modern channel is kind of mesa territory.
Soldano or something,
Soldano, kind of high gainy stuff.
Yeah.
And again,
And it's got an effects loop.
it's got an effects loop, serial parallel switch, level, all the stuff that you know from a traditional boutique head, like one of those behind us.
Yeah.
And this is just a new all analog nanotube technology that brings, what we know from tube amps in a new lightweight format.
Right. So I noticed there is a tube,
Right.
which I've never really seen before in
Yeah.
any kind of amp. Can you explain to me what the idea is behind that?
Well, it's the tube, and there's a lot of other little details I've done with this amp to make it sound like a tube amp. We just did an A/B comparison with Dave Friedman and some other amp manufacturers, and
J. Leonard J.
yeah,
Check
watch
it out
that
on his channel.
Yeah, check it out. It's killer because I'm in the same league now with even this.
As some of the bigger amps.
Yeah, and so what this tube is working actually in the power amp stage. So to me, I found out that one of the most important things is that a guitar amp has a tube power amp. And so I came up with a new design that combines Class D and the nanotube and some analog tricks to make it sound and feel the way a real tube amp does.
And it really does. I mean, we were just jamming here, and obviously we're going through some studio equipment.
Yeah.
But from what I'm hearing, and from what I've heard in other people's videos, is that it's a real tube amp.
Yeah, this is what it's
Can
about.
I feel how heavy it is? And another thing that I noticed that I was looking at is it's rated for
Universal
100 to 240, which
universal
is great
power.
for...
Anywhere on this planet where there's a power socket, plug it in, it works.
It works.
And it sounds exactly the same. Since this is a switch mode power supply that kind of adjusts to whatever voltage comes in and turns it into exact the voltage that I want for my circuitry.
This is like the perfect, so I quit, if you don't know, I quit touring last year. But if I had this last year, this would have been perfect because I was trying to minimize the gear that I was bringing on the road. So I had bought like a headless guitar. My pedal board went from a regular size pedal board to like one of those all-in-one small fly date boards.
Right.
But had I had this would have been perfect. I wouldn't have had to worry about backline because you're a touring musician as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
it's so
you bring
expensive.
this now.
Yeah, this is with me all the time. And I mean, I do, when I'm with my car, I have my big pedal board.
Yeah.
But when I do fly dates, this goes straight in my gig bag. I have one echo pedal and that's it.
Yeah.
And
that's all you need, really.
Yeah. And so I don't have to pay extra fees on airports anymore.
Was this born out of you being a touring musician and wanting to have something?
Well, I mean, I'm in the industry for 30 years and I don't know how long. And I've designed tube amps.
Yeah.
So, I already have all the tube amps that I want in my life because I designed them and I collected all Fenders, Marshall Voxes and all that stuff and modified them to my personal taste. So it's all there. But the reality is, when I quit the big stages, I was playing with bands that even opened up for Michael Jackson. So this was I didn't have to carry anything. But, when I quit this business, as you did, I'm still gigging, but I have to lug around the gear myself. And then this makes the difference.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Now, does this ship with any kind of carrying case? Or
it comes in a bag. So the bag is over there.
Well,
we show you later maybe.
It's perfect.
So if it comes in the bag, the knobs are protected and you will not change the settings.
Yeah.
And you can put it on your floorboard. I have a magnetic fixing system, so with neodymium magnets. So this is like no Velcro because the Velcro kind of melts when it's too hot, like in Nashville.
Yeah, and it always falls off the board. So that's a perfect idea. So any board that's metal, obviously.
Yeah, this will work. I have some adapter kind of things you put on the board, and then this will suck on this, and it will stay on the board and it's clean. And when you want to get it off the board, you have to lift it hard and you get it off. There's a little recess for a handle in case this would replace your head. You put this on whatever your combos speaker cabinet.
Over the handle?
Yeah.
So, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
and
the
then,
perfect feature.
well, there was some room for that. Then you would use a foot switch for the channel switching.
Yeah.
I also got an accessory big foot switch with like 10 knobs for programming presets and MIDI and all that stuff. But I use it like in front of me with the 3 internal foot switches for my favorite sounds.
Yeah. So you can preset your favorite tones
into these foot switches.
Man, that's amazing. So when we were just jamming, we were playing through this one.
Yeah.
But you also brought the black one. And
yeah.
I think we can hear it.
Yeah.
So
maybe I play one note on this one still.
Yeah.
And now you switch to the other one. Okay. This is metal.
Yes.
And now we are leaving the single coil territory. So maybe...
Let me play.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's go back to the Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a Marshall-y vibe.
Yeah. I dial in another channel just for fun, so you see the range.
For the metalheads, let's get some high gain.
Yeah, yes.
Awesome, and it's basically the same technology.
The technology is the same, but everything is revoiced. A different voice power amp, a different voice preamp. You know, metal guys have different guitars, have a different attack, have a different approach. They need to hear different frequencies. So the black one is different.
Yeah.
And therefore, I have 2 amps for two different types.
That's great. I don't know which one I like better though. That's going to be the hard part. Is like. Yeah. Which do I like better?
Get them both.
Get them both. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Thomas. I don't know what else to ask you about. We got some time, but
time is flying, and I will see you again. I'm very sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for Nashville next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll see you before then, hopefully.
Maybe at Windernam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there. We'll have a drink.
Absolutely.
Have a beer. Thank you,
hey,
Thomas.
Big pleasure.
Yeah.
Cheers.
See you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, tour vlogs or guitar lesson videos, click that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.